What's going on, guys? Tom Yoko back, and welcome to Orchidcraft Season 2, Episode 2. And in today's episode, I have some big changes planned. We are going to get some very significant progress in this episode. So to start off, our farm is doing pretty well. We did get a little bit of bread, as you can see here. I have farmed it at least once or twice. So it is getting us a decent amount of food for early game. So we can basically just rely on bread now, instead of having to go kill like 1 or 2 animals at a time, which is very handy. But as you can see, we have our little dock done. I'm not planning on going for our mid-size base yet, because this is our little starter area. It's going to have our little farms in it, and it has our little shack. But I am not going to start building that quite yet. But what I am going to start doing is go find some animals, which luckily I have some wheat and some seeds, so we can go run off and try to find some animals. So quickly, I think I can just grab these pigs. I think they take, oh no, I can't. They take carrots. That really sucks. Actually, I think I should probably build the little pen first before I actually go and try to get animals. So that's what I think we should do. So I could do a little fence gate farm right here, like, because I can jump in on fence gates, but animals can't. Or I could just do something kind of like this, but with like fence posts and stuff to make it kind of this style. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so we made a bunch of trap doors, and I'm thinking for this one, for this little farm, we could make this, you know, a little area. I don't know exactly how big I want it to be, but we could do 5 by 5. Okay, we just need 2 more, which is the perfect amount. Okay, there we go. This is what I have planned for this. You know, just like a 5 by 5 area, you know, where the mobs can be in. I might do some of this little, you know, terraforming around it. You know, just like put down some just occasional path, I guess. It's annoying that you can't do it below it, but I could just do occasional ones on the inside, you know, like a couple around the edges, you know, kind of like this. It's kind of a bummer that I can't do them right up against it, but you know, this works. It's good. It kind of matches. This looks not bad. It's not bad at all. You know, it's just a little temporary little farm. We could end up getting like grass around it and putting flowers, maybe like putting some wheat around it, you know, just to make it look better. But now we can actually go and get some animals. So we could run around. We sadly cannot get pigs yet because we don't have carrots, but it looks like we have some cows over here we can get. Gotta just lure all these cows, and then I gotta run over here and grab this little guy. Come here, buddy. Come join this little group. I'm just going to gather them into a little group kind of like this. I mean, I could go slowly, and then I'll take these guys in and then come back for the sheep, because it would take forever if I just tried to get them all in the same place at the same time. So, you know, just one little horde at a time. We're going to get these 4, and then we're going to go for a sheep, because I don't really want to separate them all. Like, it's not really that crazy. So I think that this will work. We could get cows, and then maybe if I wanted to, we could make another little pen behind for sheep. You know, a little bit of a smaller one. Uh-oh, we have a straggler. Come here, buddy. Come here. Okay, we are almost there. There you go. There you go. Okay, now we have a little bit more reliable source of food, you know, in our little cows. This is going to be our little cow area. And then I'm thinking actually it would be a better idea to build another thing. I could put dirt over that and then place a little sheep farm right here. And then maybe go to the village, get a carrot, and build like a little carrot and potatoes farm over here, just to kind of separate everything off. Okay, so now as a new day begins, we are going to start on the sheep pen. We're gonna do small little area. I'm gonna make it kind of overlap this right here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, Because I think that maybe this should be chickens, because we could have chickens here and then a little farm here and then sheep down there. We could just have a bunch of different animals out here, you know, that we could potentially use to make auto farms later in the game once we have the resources to do so. So I am just going to make a bunch of trapdoors. There we go. There's our little chickens area. And then I think I'm going to put a little farm over here. So I'm going to make our sheep farm down here. And I'm going to make it a 4x4 instead of a 5x5 like the cows. So 5, 4, 3. But I'm actually going to cover this up a little bit because it is super dangerous and I do not want to fall in it. So I can just leave the opening open a little bit, but I'm going to try to cover it up as much as I can. But I will finish up the sheep farm and be right back. Welcome back, guys. I have finished the farms and a little bit of terraforming. I did a little bit of terraforming on that side of the hill right there, and I'm thinking about doing some more right here, extending this out a little bit and kind of rounding this off right here a little bit more so that it fits with my farm better, so that my farm doesn't look like it's right on the edge. But my area is looking pretty good. I breeded the cows once, so we have some baby cows now. And I also terraformed around the chicken farm, which we will eventually get a couple of chickens in here. Now we can actually go get some chickens and some sheep, which is pretty awesome. So I saw there was a sheep over here. So I hope it is still there, because I saw it over here when we were getting the cows, but I don't know if it stayed. Ooh, look at that. We got some chickens right here. So we have our 2 chickens. And I think 2 is enough, so I don't think I should bother going for any more. Even though there is that one over there, I think that 2 is perfectly fine because we can just breed these 2 and grow our farm that way. But there was a sheep over here somewhere. I guess I'll just have to go and find it. There we go. We have successfully put our chickens into their little pen. So the chickens are now in their pen with a baby, and now we can go and find some sheep, which that'll be pretty easy, I hope, because I'm thinking all we have to do is run over here where the other one was and just look a little bit harder, because it is pretty early on in the server and not every single animal has been snatched yet. So we have 1 sheep, but I don't know where another one is. I'm going to quickly go see if there's another one hiding in here. Sadly, I don't think there is another sheep close. Oh, here one is. I'll get this guy. I'll bring this one up and I'll get the other one. And then these will be my 2 sheep. So as you can see, we have our 2 sheep. And now all we have to do is head back home. Okay, there we go. We have now got some sheep. Just like that, all of our farms are now filled up and producing. The wheat farm from last episode is producing a decent amount of wheat that we can use to breed our cows and our sheep, which I will quickly breed the cows, because why not? We can breed a couple of these guys, you know, get some more babies rolling around, which is awesome. So next up is a farm. Right here, I think I will be doing a farm. I think that it's going to be about right there. That's my plan for the farm. At least that's where I plan on having it. So let's see. If we do it about like this size, this could be cool looking. You know, we have one here, maybe, you know, I think that this fits the whole thing. So I think this works. This one might not be. Oh, look at that. It is. So this is perfect. There we go. We have our second little plant farm right here. This will be filled up not with wheat, but with potatoes or carrots once we find a village and fill that up. So that's my plan for that one. But for now, we could put wheat and grow some wheat, but it will not be wheat for long. It will be wheat for now, at least, until I find some more agriculture to grow. So for now, it's just going to be wheat. That's okay, because we'll eventually get some better plants. If you enjoyed Season 2, Episode 2 of Orchidcraft, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you in Episode 3.